I joined the union. I'm actually second generation. My father was a carpenter. I grew up with him, and I basically lived off of union benefits and union wages my entire life. My oldest son, Ronald Charles Moore III, he's a union carpenter too. So between my father, myself, and my son, we have 110 years of service to the Carpenters Union. My father didn't want me to be a carpenter, and I didn't want my son to be a carpenter, not because it wasn't a bad way, not because it just, you always want something, you think you want something better for your kids. But so I hung sheetrock residential just to basically to make my dad angry for a nickel a square foot until he got me into the Carpenters Union. When my dad got me into the Carpenters Union, I came home that first day and my mom said to me, "Now you've got a good job with good benefits and you can have a family if you want." Then I laughed at her and I says, "I don't even have a girlfriend." Well, within a year and a half I was married, The funny thing was, the day that, when my son started his apprenticeship, the contractor I was working for, they got him in. And I got to bring the letter of intent to the school. And Paul Trudeau, the director of the school, him and I were apprentices together. We were in the program together at the same time. Well, RC's sitting there, and Paul says, "Do you have any questions?" And he says, "Well," RC says, "Nope, I know what I'm going to," he says, "Most people want to know what they're going to be making." He says, "I already know what I'm going to be making." Well, then Paul spun that contract around and slid it across the table. And he had been working at Menards, where you had to take part of your wages to get your benefits. Well, all of a sudden he looks down, he starts reading it. He didn't say anything, but his eyes got real big because he realized that the medical benefits and stuff, it was wages and benefits, not wages with benefits kind of thing. So as we're walking out to the car, he looks at me and he goes, "Look at these benefits." He says, "I could have a family. I could get married. I could have a family." It gives you a chance to be a father, be a, or a mother, or, get involved in your community. It gives you opportunities to do other things. So you're working to live, not living to work. With the carpenters, you give them 8 hours work, you get a good wage, you get good benefits. I recommend it to anybody. And plus the training, you get these kids, you can come right out of high school, start your apprenticeship, earn while you learn, and you get done, you don't have a school debt, So it's been good for me, and it's been good for my son. So, and it'd be good for anybody that wanted to get in. But you gotta be willing to work. It's not it's not all sunshine and roses, but it's a good way to make a living. Ron Moore Jr., Local 322. I am the union.